Welcome. Please have a seat. Thank you all for being here today, and welcome to the annual Honors and Awards Ceremony, where we celebrate our academic achievements and outstanding contributions to our Oglethorpe community. Today would not be possible without the efforts of our great career counselor, Amy Clementi. So Amy, thank you very much for all you've done. She also received tremendous support from Cammie Jo Thomas in our Campus Life office and financial support from the Student Government Association, who makes today's awards and things that help us remember this great day stay with us forever. So thank you to the SGA. If you would take a moment to enjoy our great set. This is for Two Gentlemen of Verona. This production, yay, hooray, we have some of the cast and crew. It's wonderful to experience this great part of our theater department. If you are coming to the stage today, and some of you don't know if you will or not, and some of our presenters will know, it's a little like a moonscape with a slightly altered level here, so please be careful. If you are receiving an award, please approach from these stairs and watch your step coming up. I have wonderful photographer Mr. Brian Cornelius is here, and as a presenter, thank you, Brian. If you didn't get to see his wonderful photographs, please go by the A-Lab Exchange. But if you would, when you're presenting an award and receiving an award, find your gold-colored X, the black and gold X right here for you and the presenter. He will take a picture to capture the moment. So thank you for photographing today. Again, Two Gentlemen of Verona is here in the Conant Theater next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you can call the box office for tickets. I hope you will come and enjoy it. Please, may I welcome Professor Jeffrey Collins to the stage.
Okay, good afternoon. Every year at this time, the art department presents awards to those students who exhibit the extraordinary abilities and creative skills in research and in travel abroad and researching there as well. This year, unfortunately, Alan Lowe was not able to join me, so I'm going to present all of the awards. There's going to be two sets of three. And if you would come up as a group, one group will be for the awards in studio, and the other group will be in the awards for outstanding research in art history. So the first set is for studio art. I'm going to name the names, and if you would just come up, and we'll take a group photograph over here, I believe. Okay, so the outstanding freshman in studio art goes to Abigail Cressinger. Abigail was not able to join us today, so I'll go ahead and go with the other two. Excellence in studio art goes to Ivy Kilpatrick. And the outstanding senior in studio art goes to Nelson Marsh. The second set of awards go to those in art history. We have three outstanding students, all of which we think are going to have brilliant careers. The three outstanding students in art history are Alma Caudry, Holly Bostick, and Emily Pritchard. And almost not here? Okay. Thank you very much.
The Stormy Petrel Awards recognize students for their contributions to the school newspaper, the Stormy Petrel. The articles that were judged by an OU alum, Mark DeLong, who himself was the editor of the school newspaper. There are 3 awards for news and feature stories. I'll announce all of them, and I ask the students to come up at the end of that. The award for the best news or feature story goes to Carolina Bushman for her feature article, Civic Engagement Affects Oglethorpe Students. In second place are Shannon Williams and Derek Walter for their news story, Plans for Goodman Hall Given the Backseat to Residence Hall and Athletic Renovations. Derek Walter is away on study abroad, but Shannon is going to come upstage. And in third place is Sean Coleman with his opinion piece, A Deeper Look at On-Campus Events. Congratulations, everyone.
The philosophy department every year gives the Bertrand Russell Galvin Award for the excellence in logic. It's named after the famous philosopher Bertrand Russell, who you might have heard of, and he contributed something to the field of logic. It's also named after Russell Galvin, who was one of my very first students here and an excellent logician. His hoped-for contributions to the field of logic were cut short when he was admitted to and succeeded in law school. A success, I might point out, that he credits largely with his study of logic. So just a shameless plug for my class. This year's winners are 2. I had to split it between Rachel Pastore and Dakota Sneed. Long may you pruvinate. Wait. In philosophy, we're very fond of saying that virtue is its own reward, but cash doesn't hurt either. Rock on.
Thank you. I will call the names of all of the Music Award winners and ask them to join me on stage, and then wait until the photograph has been taken, if you would, please. The first award is the Instrumentalist of the Year. This is given by the Director of Music in consultation with the faculty who work with other instrumentalists, both in applied and in ensemble music. And it goes to a student whose accomplishments in that area have been very significant this year and who has exhibited peer leadership, commitment, and particularly exceptional musicianship. This year, the award goes to a first-year student, Amanda Ake. The University Singers of the Year award goes annually to 2 students chosen by the conductor, 1 male, 1 female, whose musicianship and commitment to the organization have been invaluable and whose achievements have been of the highest order. This year, the University Singers of the Year go to Kai Owens and Heather Burgess. The Valine Music Prize is given by Dr. Louise Valine, Emeritus Professor of Education here at Oglethorpe, in memory of her husband, Warren. Warren was a very active musician, particularly choral musician here in the city during his life, and was a wonderful and continuous supporter of the university singers during his life. He was valued and loved by many people here. The prize includes both the trophy and a monetary award and goes to the member voted by the university singers to be their most valuable member. This year, the award goes to the Vice President of Singers, Kurt Reynolds.
Good afternoon. I'm Tamara Nash, and I'll be presenting the award on behalf of Dr. Kendra King-Moman, Director of the Rich Foundation Urban Leadership Award. Every year, the Rich Foundation Urban Leadership Program presents an award in leadership in action. This year, the award recipient is Brianna Daniel. Congratulations, Brianna. Oh. Thank you.
I'm here to present the Outstanding Student in Politics Award. This year's award is going to a very deserving recipient. That would be Corey Wright. Corey? One of the many reasons Corey has been such a fine student is that he is attentive, and so I thought in these last few weeks, in case he has to pull some late-nighters, I have just the thing for him to get through those last 16 credits. Corey? We also have some hard work. Oh, we're going to get photographed. All right. Always the fun. Right. Oh, thank you. Got it. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, I'm Lynn Goody from the Business and Economics Division, and I'm here to present 3 awards. The first award goes to the Outstanding Economics major, and the winner is Hunter Riley, but I know he's not here. And the next award winner, Outstanding Business major, is TJ Schmutz, and they're both on the baseball team, so they are currently in Arkansas. Yahoo! But our third award winner is the Outstanding Behavioral Science and Human Resource Management major, and I'm proud to announce that it is Kenesha Curry.
The award for the Outstanding Senior in Communication and Rhetoric Studies goes to the senior who has distinguished himself or herself by developing mastery of the subject. This year's recipient has set himself apart by the quality of the work he has produced in his CRS classes, by his dedication to the subject, and his work ethic. He is thoughtful, analytical, hardworking, and always engaged with the material being covered. He is currently finishing up his honors thesis, where he examines video games through an interdisciplinary lens. He plans to continue his study of communication and rhetoric in graduate school, where he already has some acceptances. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Senior in Communication and Rhetoric Studies Award is Christopher Yalen.
This year's Core Teaching Award appropriately goes to one of the pioneers in developing the current version of Oglethorpe's core curriculum. Students absolutely love his class. Among the comments he received last fall semester was the following: "This was one of the most rewarding core classes of my time at OU. Core has always been a challenging subject, and application of core through physical science was really difficult to grasp, but Dr. Rullison made learning easy. I'm so grateful to have learned about the universe, but most importantly, learned about how thinkers in history develop modern cosmology." Mike Rullison has been at Oglethorpe since 1982, arriving just after he received the PhD degree in theoretical physics from University of Georgia. In his time at Oglethorpe, he's taught 24 different classes. Not, different sections of classes. 24 actually distinct classes. How many others in the faculty can claim that kind of breadth and versatility? Well, one that I can discount is myself. Please join me in honoring Dr. Michael Rullison with the 2004 Core Teaching Award.
The Leo Balancio Award is given each year to the outstanding student in history, as selected by members of the history faculty on the basis of overall GPA, but also on the basis of personal integrity and a commitment to the study of history in all its forms. The award is named for Leo Balancio, professor of history at Oglethorpe from 1958 until his death in 1989. Mr. Balancio was among the best-known and best-loved members of Oglethorpe faculty, described by all as a gentleman and a friend. His colleagues on the faculty recognized him as a leader among his peers. Students and alumni remembered him as their favorite teacher. Trustees saw him as an ideal professor, and administrators viewed him as a person interested in the welfare of the total university. It is my great pleasure to announce this year that the award goes to Charles Boyd.
Thank you so much. This is like the happiest day of my life. Each year, the LeConte Award is awarded to the most outstanding graduating senior in the natural sciences. And I have to tell you, I didn't know the person who's going to be receiving this award today until she decided to go to Hawaii, well, quasi-abroad to Hawaii, to study conservation biology with me. And then I started to understand what all the fuss was about. Please welcome Donna Kiosef to the stage.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Each year, when appropriate, the physics department awards the Sigma Pi Sigma Award to the outstanding senior in physics. And this year we have such a student, Marissa Lewis. I'm reasonably sure that Marissa's not here, but I'll just say that she will be, in a couple of months, entering the Nuclear Naval Officers Program. So let's hope that she learned some physics.
Good afternoon. I'm Bob Birchfield, a faculty member of the Economic and Business Division. It's my pleasure to be here this afternoon to honor a deserving accounting major with the Keith Baker Scholarship. The Keith Baker Scholarship was established to honor the career of Professor Keith Baker, a beloved member of the Oglethorpe faculty from 1983 to 1999. Funding for the scholarship has been provided by former students, fellow faculty and administrators, and numerous members of the Atlanta business community. There are a number of stringent requirements for being awarded the scholarship, including an overall GPA and a very high accounting major GPA required. But just as important is the consideration of other attributes such as campus and community involvement, communication skills, leadership skills, the ability to think critically. It's my pleasure to award the 2013-2014 Keith Baker Scholarship to Brandy Nicole Jones.
Hello. I'm here to give 3 awards. The first one is the Ann Rivers Siddon Prize for Short Fiction, endowed by Ms. Rivers for graduating seniors of English. This year, the judges were Drs. Brightman and Dr. Esteen, and the winner for Runaway is Gonamikiki of Morse Source. The nominee, I know she's here. It's for you. Okay. Yes, okay. Next is the Oglethorpe Poet Laureate Award, and we have 2 recipients this year, and they are Chelsea Rodriguez and Yasmin Alim. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Here you go. Get between you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And finally, we have the Sidney Lanier Prize for Prose. And again, we have 2 recipients, and they are Paige Oliver and Elizabeth Beeren. I don't know where she is. Over there. Oh, good. This is for you. Thank you. Hope you don't already have it. No. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, I am Dr. Jay Lutz of the French Department, here to present the Award for Outstanding Improvement in French Studies. It goes to a French major who has consistently showed extremely good analytic responses to the wide variety of advanced courses that are required in the major. And this year's recipient is Cedric André.
So, hi everyone, I'm Eric Tack. I'm an assistant provost, and I have the honor of presenting on behalf of the Provost's Office some honors to our first year students who not only successfully complete their co-curricular feature point requirements, but went above and beyond in doing so. This year we are proud to have 4, which is the most we've ever had. So we have 2 groupings of awards, one for the first to complete, of which we had 3 students who completed all of their feature points requirements within less than a month of the school year. So those are Leah Tongo, Alexis Gabriel, and Catherine Garcia. And we also have a special kind of gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then Catherine, yes, you. That's right. And then Alexis. Take a picture.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. We gotta get closer. We also recognize the student who has completed the most feature points in their first year. And this student's not here, but I think it's important to recognize her as well. She completed 36 feature points in this 1 year, 7 AEIs, 3 CLCs, and 26 civic engagement points. So that award's going to go to Tori Antley. But it's not fair to just recognize our students, because we know our first year seminar faculty as well as staff serve a great role in supporting our students to get these points complete. So every year we try and recognize a faculty member that their class had the highest completion rates at the completion of their fall semester. And so we give them a little honorarium to go ahead and reconnect with their class and kind of celebrate for all the work that they did together. And this year, we'd like to recognize Dr. Ray. Oh, we got to take the picture? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Debbie. I work in the University Communications Department here at Oglethorpe and run a student communications agency called Pegasus Creative. We have a lot of interns coming in and out of our department throughout the year, but one stuck out at us, really went above and beyond the call of duty. So I'm here to present the Intern of the Year award. This person displayed incredible initiative, asking if she could start working in the last month of her summer vacation so she could get a jump on the fall semester. She was reliable, and I don't mean reliable in that she came to work on time every day. While she did that, what I mean is she could be counted on to take the tougher, more involved projects that we really needed a student who we could trust. And lastly, she's passionate. She's passionate about writing, which is important to us in the University Communications Department. And she's passionate about always creating high-quality work so much that she was known for painstakingly tweaking all of her projects until she felt they were perfect. So I'm honored to present the Intern of the Year award to Christy Pierce. And I'm even happier to announce that she's decided to join us again in the fall. Yay!
Hello, everyone. My name is Edmund Smith, and I am the president of Omicron Delta Kappa National Leadership and Honor Society, and I'm here with Vice President Antonia Montica as we present 4 distinct awards today. In 1914, Omicron Delta Kappa was founded in order to promote, encourage, and recognize leadership among university staff, faculty, and its students. In the spirit of this origin, ODK at Oglethorpe chooses to recognize an emerging leader, a student leader, a staff leader, and a faculty leader who, while they are not part of the organization, we believe to embody exceptional leadership and character qualities. The first award goes to a freshman who has taken the reins of leadership in several different respects. As a Georgia Shakespeare scholar, he has committed heavily to the world of theater and has amazed us all with his wonderful performance in shows such as The Bog of Cats and Our Country is Good. Additionally, as a freshman, he's a phenomenal singer and leader in the chorale for the University Singers. When he was not astounding us on the main stage, he got our hearts pumping on the lacrosse field with his skills as a goalkeeper when he was on the team. On and off the field, he never was caught not motivating his teammates or showing great sportsmanship to anyone on the opposing team. As a pledge and now brother of his fraternity, Chi Phi, he has consistently assisted with boosting the morale of his pledge class, supported the fraternity well with every event that they had, and managed to time and time again to be the first to take initiative to come up with a solution if anything went wrong. Even recently, he could be seen doing first aid treatments for the Greek men during one of the sports days during Greek Week. He is a man that truly exhibits truth, honor, and personal integrity. I am proud to call him a brother. This year's recipient for the ODK's Emerging Leader Award goes to freshman Carl Dickey.
So, this next award is Omicron Delta Kappa's Leadership Recognition Award, and it goes to a sophomore whom we have recognized as an outstanding leader. But he can be described as so much more than that. He is a president and a pupil, an engineer, a talented debater, a friend, and I hear an accomplished soprano. We want to recognize this recipient, though, because he is one of those rare students at Oglethorpe who not only has the desire to be a leader, but he also has the ability to inspire others to do the same. To quote the Talented 10th manifesto, "We are the vanguard of our people. Either walk with our glory and rise to the top with us, or step aside. For when we get to the top, we will reach back down and raise you up with us." And I cannot think of a better way to describe him than that. So please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Jordan Hops.
Don't look at me like that. Got you. The ODK Staff Appreciation Award this year goes to a woman of outstanding love and character. Whenever she sees anyone from the Oglethorpe community, she always greets them with a smile and sometimes even a high five. She is a strong leader because of the fact she will engage and encourage students on a daily basis, even when she doesn't necessarily have to. Since my freshman year, there were many times, as I'm sure many students can relate, where I was completely stressed out about the week. It could have been because of schoolwork, because of meetings, or because of the fact it was just Monday. She will always greet you with, "How are you doing, boo-boo?" And if you had anything but a smile on your face, she would respond with something on the lines of, "It's okay, it's almost Friday." One of my greatest memories of her was when she was assisting an EF student. He was new and his English was not proficient. She went out of her way to walk with him in line and help him pick out whatever he wanted to eat by translating for him. She then sat down with him for a minute until a friend came to meet him. She's a leader, she's a person of love, and a person who I know many of us consider as a mom. ODK is very proud to present the Staff Appreciation Award to Dining Staff Ambassador Karina Lopez.
I'm gonna cry. I'm going to need to take a minute after that one. So, Omicron Delta Kappa was founded for and by both students and faculty. So we believe that it is important to recognize achievements by faculty just as much. And this particular faculty member has one of those paradoxical qualities of being a great professor, that they always seem to be helping someone else whenever you need to talk to them. But whether it be because he reads Don Quixote in different voices to his students, or because he's not afraid to do seat yoga on trains in England, this professor is living and breathing proof that the old maxim is true. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. So with the help of your good hands, we would like to present this award to Dr. Robert Hornback.
Congratulations.
Where are we going?
Hello, I am Allison Hayden. I am president of Alpha Phi Omega, and that is our co-ed service fraternity on this campus. We're built on the principles of leadership, friendship, and service. Last semester, we completed nearly 700 hours of service to our community, as well as the greater Atlanta region. On behalf of our chapter, I would like to present awards to the student, staff member, and faculty member who we feel best exemplify our 3 cardinal principles, though they are not affiliated with our organization. And I mean the people, not the cardinal principles. So once again, the principles are leadership, friendship, and service. This year, we present the Student Spirit of Alpha Phi Omega Award to Mr. Edmund Smith. Also, for our faculty member, she is actually away on sabbatical, but we'll take a moment to say Dr. Karen Schmeichel. And finally, for our staff member, the students cannot express enough how much we love you, because we would like to present the Spirit of Alpha Phi Omega Award to Miss Karina as well.
Come back, come back. No, you're fine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm here to present the Charles M. McConnell Award. This award honors a former member of the faculty and is presented by the sophomore class to the senior who, in the judgment of the class, has participated in many phases of campus life without having received full recognition. This year, we are honored to recognize not only 1, but 2 engaged and outstanding students in the senior class for their amazing contributions to the campus, class, community through their student leadership and success. The sophomore class would like to give the Charles McConnell Award to Uche Ogodi and Sheldon Gregory. Congratulations.
This award, chosen by the Student Government Association body, is to honor the person who has provided distinguished service to Oglethorpe University. This year's recipient not only is a beloved professor of mathematics and computer science, but when duty called, was willing to give his extra time and efforts by helping to fill the gaps of the university's administration, becoming one of the 2 acting co-provosts for this academic year. And yet he somehow still managed to be an active advisor and participant to Outlet and make his oh-so-famous Jack Daniels hash browns at Eggs AM without breaking a sweat. I am honored and very proud to be giving the 2014 Donald C. Agnew Award for Distinguished Service to Dr. John C. Narda. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor to present Oglethorpe University Student Government Association Community Appreciation Award. This award is presented in recognition to an outstanding member of our Oglethorpe community who has given substantially to the university. This year's recipient of this award has done just about everything here at Oglethorpe. A 2002 graduate of Oglethorpe, this outstanding community member truly represents the best of Oglethorpe. She has given countless hours and tireless energy to service projects, both domestically and abroad, including 502 service projects, 167 R-Atlanta trips, 28 CE dialogues, 27 OU Day of Services, 11 alternative breaks, and 57,430 volunteer hours to be correct. Whew, that's a lot. If that was not enough, she's also served as an advisor to many student organizations and been one of the most spirited and supportive members of our Oglethorpe community. If you've not guessed it already, it is with great appreciation and respect that I announce this year's SGA Community Appreciation Award to be awarded to Heather Staniszewski. Woo! She unfortunately started her new job. We miss her already, and we will make sure that she gets this award, but we wish her the best and continued success. Thank you.
The Dean's Award is a joint award decided by the Provost's Office and the Dean of Students' Office for the Outstanding Student Organization of the Year. In most years, it can be a challenge to get both the Provost and the Dean of Students to agree on a recipient. This year, with two co-provosts and a Dean of Students, not to mention how curmudgeonly Dr. Afterheide and I are, it could be a big task to make such a decision. It was an easy task to make the decision.
Every year, each student organization tries to raise the bar from the group the year before. And then this year, we had a new landscape in the Turner Lynch Campus Center. I'd like to recognize that this student organization not only raised the bar from past years, but set the standard and made our new landscape magical. If the members of the Student Programming Board can join us, we'd like to recognize the many hours of work, the blood, sweat, tears, Oliver's mini rides on a lift higher than the dining hall goes, and your imagination. Thank you for a great year. Do you have members? Many members couldn't be here, but you'll represent in the picture. So. Huddle in. Here, let me get behind you.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Allie Hayden. I am also a 2013-2014 Fred Agel Scholar. And this is Mr. Fred Agel, an alumnus from the class of 52 and a member of the OU Board of Trustees. The J. Frederick Agel Jr. 52 Scholarship is awarded annually to 2 rising seniors who contribute significantly to student life and who have achieved a grade point average qualifying them for Latin honors. The scholarship will support the students during their senior year at Oglethorpe. Both of our recipients are very active on campus. The first recipient was born in Jordan and raised first in Egypt and then in Duluth, Georgia. She is a politics major with minors in English and philosophy. She serves as president of Coexist Oglethorpe, president of the Muslim Students Association, and is a member of College Democrats, a member of ODK, and is a student ambassador for the admissions office. The second recipient, from Clarksville, Georgia, is a communication and rhetoric studies major with minors in Spanish and nonprofit management. He is a brother of the Kappa Sigma fraternity and is a resident assistant in Trayer Hall. He serves as vice president of the Student Government Association, as a member of ODK, and is a student ambassador for the admissions office. I am pleased to present the 2014-2015 Agel Scholarship recipients, Ruro Roman and Samuel Lyon. And now Mr. Agel would like to say a few words.
I don't need a mic. I'm a loudmouth Yankee from New Jersey. But first, I'd like to thank Allie and Emmanuel Brantley for their fine year as last year's recipients of this award. They are outstanding, and it's amazing that in 5 weeks from tomorrow, they will be graduating from Oglethorpe University and leaving us. Come back often.
I will.
Rua, I first met you at the library, in the cafeteria as a freshman. You and Edgardo came over and asked me, could they have lunch with me? And that has established a relationship now going into our 4th year. I've watched you, and I'm proud of you. Sam, I don't know you too well, but I've seen you, but I've seen you working. Thank you. And I know you do well, so I'm totally honored for you two as a recipients this year. Thank you.
Can we take a picture real quick?
No.
Photo real quick, right over there.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, what a terrific day we have had. Please join me in congratulating everyone here. It's my pleasure to announce the last 3 awards before we break and please join us for a reception out in the lobby. The Algernon Sidney Sullivan and Mary Mildred Sullivan Awards were created nearly 100 years ago to honor the husband and wife for whom those awards are named. And these awards, the Sullivan Awards, recognize college students and community members for leading exemplary lives of service, humility, generosity, and integrity. This student came to Atlanta for college in large part because our city is one of the top cities in the United States where sex trafficking occurs, and she is passionate about stopping slavery and working with survivors. She is currently a senior studying social work with a minor in nonprofit management. She uses her hobbies and her abilities in a variety of ways on and off campus. She's an intern at the Harlan Charitable Foundation, an RA in Dempsey. Her on-campus activities include being an active brother in APO, a member of ODK, and she leads a women's Bible study group on campus. In the past, she has served as a teaching assistant at DeKalb Path Academy, a mentor for first-year seminar, a co-captain of the women's lacrosse team. Of all her activities, however, she considers the most significant volunteering at Wellspring's Living Empowered Living Program and co-leading a first-grade girls tent group at Passion Cities Church. This year's winner of the Mary Mildred Sullivan Award is Tirza Brown. As a freshman, starting as a freshman, this student became an active member of the Oglethorpe community. He was a member of the men's varsity soccer team for 2 years, the men's varsity lacrosse team for 1. He has spent time working for the OU Theater Department. He also joined the Chi Phi fraternity and continues to form friendships and bonds with his brothers today. He represents the university as a resident assistant, a student ambassador. He has developed a tight-knit relationship with so many students on campus because of both of these roles. He spends his spare time officiating soccer games on the weekends for children and adults of all ages. He will graduate this May with a degree in psychology and coursework that will allow him to continue his education in nursing. He plans to attend nursing school after graduation. This year's winner of the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award is Johan Hassanali. Oh, I've got the plaques below. I'll do them all. I'll do them now. They got kicked over. There's yours. And there's, hang on one second. And last but not least, it is my honor as the final award of the afternoon to present the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award for Community Leadership to Bill Bowling. Bill has served as executive director of the Atlanta Community Food Bank since its founding in 1979. In this capacity, he oversees the distribution of more than 35 million pounds of food and grocery products each year through a network of 600 local and regional nonprofit organizations. As a charter member of Feeding America, the national network of food banks, Bill was instrumental in the startup of food banks across the country. He's a frequent speaker on the issues of hunger, poverty, affordable housing, and public policy reform. But more than all that, Bill is a terrific friend of the university, a place that so many of us have volunteered. He's an extraordinary leader in every sense of that word, and there's no one that I respect more in this community. So please join me in congratulating Bill Bowling. You want to do one at a time? Go you first. All three. We'll do one last one. Thank you. Thank you, Brian, and thank you, everybody.